Hello, my name is Troy Beans with 78freethrows.com. I'm not a movie critic by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to talk about a movie today, Old Fashioned. And I'll be honest with you, I really don't like things that are old-fashioned. I really don't. Don't care for antiques, don't care for older cars, don't care for older houses. I really don't care for much anything that is older, except for I do have a few things of my own I've had for a very long time, and, well, they're nostalgic. I do like that. But I don't really care for old-fashioned things, and I'm not one who says, oh, I wish I was back then doing that. To me, life is lived moving forward, and that's what I do. The movie Old Fashioned, starring Elizabeth Ann Roberts and Rick Schwartzwelder. Hope I said that correctly. But here's a movie that, you know, has antiques, has a way of being that we call old-fashioned. And just, if you haven't seen the movie, here's a guy who's a partier. He's a frat boy. He's all those things. And the Lord pulls him out of it. And he goes through this dilemma of, I'm better than others because I'm trying to live better, and yet I'm not good enough. And neither one of those themes is remotely close to Christian, in my opinion, because the Lord clearly doesn't say that you don't measure up. He said, I died for you. I gave all for you. So you measure up. And he clearly doesn't come in and say, walk around with your head in the clouds because you're better than everyone else, because he says, all have sinned. All of you have fallen short of the glory of God, and every single one of you is created in my image. So, yeah, he had normal struggles, frustrations. But he comes to this place where he decides, when it comes to women, he is not going to be in a room or in a house alone with a woman. Just not going to do it. He has this little shop, and he takes care of antiques, and he buys antiques, and he fixes antiques, and he does all these things. And a young lady comes along, and she rents his apartments. And in my opinion, she makes the movie. Fabulous. Does a fabulous job in this movie. I loved the way she acted this part. Not necessarily a religious person per se, but she comes in and immediately he lets her into the apartment, but he won't follow her in, and he has to explain his system. And a lot of people would have just blown him off. You know, the guy's crazy. But she's curious. And she wants to maybe know a little more. Wow. That's different. And as she spends a little time with him, she starts to kind of like him a little bit, so she starts to break things in the house. So he has to come fix them. Anyway, it goes all the way through the movie without touch, without kissing, without all of those things. And people say, that's old-fashioned. I completely disagree that that's old-fashioned. And here's why. The old-fashioned way was clearly, we had parents and chaperones, we had adults, people older than us. We had a society that demanded you be apart. I mean, you just weren't allowed to be together until you got married. That's old-fashioned. But when you decide in your own heart, this is who I want to be. That's pretty cutting edge. The way I see it, I don't think that's old-fashioned at all. And when you do decide, and you find a way that's better, and you find a way that is godly, and you find a way that honors what God made you to be. God put your body together with all these hormones and things on purpose. We feel good because God made us to feel good. Not sit around and be upset and frustrated and, oh, we felt too good there. That's not a good thing. No, that's the way God made us. But he also said there's a time and place for everything. And if you wait for my time, you wait for my place, then I will bless you. In fact, I will bless you, but you're really blessing yourself because I just built your body this way. And so when you wait, and I'm not going to get into all the brain science of how that works, but it's powerful. These two, by the end of the movie, fall in love, get engaged. And that's the movie, and it's powerful, and it's fun, and, it's kind of normal. We see that a lot. But what they had was a foundation. They had a foundation for an amazing marriage. And what's not new, what's rare, and sadly so, is those people who set this kind of foundation for their marriage. And then they live it out. They're moving forward. They're growing in each other. They're loving each other. They're having that 40, 50, 60-year love story that just gets better and better with age. And we see that and we go, that's rare and they're lucky. I mean, that term luck just shows up over and over again. And there's nothing lucky about it. It's two people choosing to live that way. It's there for everybody. We can all have that. It's absolutely there for every single one of us. We can have that. You can have that. You can choose that. If you're going, man, I have no idea how that happens. Well, I'm just going to throw a plug in there. I am a relationship coach. And I can lead you down that pathway to how that happens. If you're single, I can help you understand what you need to do so that you meet an amazing man or a woman. And if you're a couple, I can work with you. And I can help you understand what it takes to have that amazing, incredible relationship. The movie Old Fashioned, highly recommended, outstanding movie. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to hear what you think, especially if you disagree with me. I'd like to know why you didn't like the movie, why you think I'm crazy, or you disagree with how I view this movie. But anyway, love to hear from you. You have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon.